Hello, everyone, and welcome to Bridging the Gap to Connections with Darla Williams here today. I am actually coming on to launch the show Monday through Fridays at 6 p.m. I am going to be featuring those who are in the field who are specializing in mental health, physical health, holistic health, self-love, book talks, art exhibits, different things that are going on in the art world, those who also want to speak about spirituality. Wherever you're at and whatever you're doing in spirituality, I want to speak about all of those different things. We are going to have a plethora of different expertise coming in and sharing. So let's say Mondays are going to be Monday Mental Mondays is what I want to call it. And really focusing in on mental health and looking to family health, marriage counseling, and a ton of other resources, self help. And then we're going to do physical, nutrition, wellness all the way around. I have experts from all over that I am speaking with that are getting ready to come on the show. And those who are interested in joining me on a featured time, we pre-record the show. And then what we will do is we will set up and make sure that you launch on the appropriate day and come in and actually speak about whether or not you've published books, whether or not you are specialized as a coach, if you're a medical professional in all of this. What we are doing is making sure that you are being heard, seen, and understood, and that people out there who need your services are going to find you. I am truly choosing to do Bridging the Gap to Connections as a show Monday through Friday, making sure that people's messages are reaching those out in the public. I ask that others who listen in, who actually find value in the show, to share, like, subscribe, but also to make sure that others are finding those who are being featured on the show. It's not about whether or not I'm out here doing anything. It's really about how I can help other people to bridge that gap to finding the solutions that they need for the leads, the clients, and everything else, as well as you as the one who is consuming, finding those who are actually able to help you in the specific areas that you need help with. I am super excited to begin launching. Like I said, this is day one of the show. And what I'm going to do today is literally just share with you a little details about what we're doing behind the scenes. I have someone soon coming on that is going to be my co-host. I've been speaking and sharing things with, he and I've been sharing things together, working on some major details to have a show together. So that one will be featuring with me so that we are bringing real, true healing and restoration for those who are in that are veterans, first responders, and domestic violence. Together, we are looking to make sure that those who have suffered of serious traumas from PTSD and CPTSD are able to actually begin receiving the help that is necessary with no judgment. We're wanting to make sure that it is becoming evident that no matter where you're at, what profession you're in, that you can actually begin finding the resources. Obviously, there are those who cannot actually share their stories, and we can actually find other resources, animal therapy, and things like that. We've got art therapy and other resources as well. It's not just stopping there. There is coaching programs, there's fitness programs. There is a plethora of things getting ready to launch through Bridging the Gap to Connections. And I am super excited to be the one who is heading it up and making sure that those out there are being able to connect with those who they are needed to connect with. I am excited to be the person who realized how vitally important it is to be able to have a platform where people can actually come and share what they're doing. I'm not looking at, when I say a platform, I'm not looking at you onboarding something where you're paying me some monthly fee to be on it. I'm saying that I'm opening the doors to myself with my equipment and saying, hey, let's feature a show. Let's do it at a specific time, and let's use the resources that are already there for each and every one of us to use for free. Let's get our message out there, make the connection, and bring everything together. Like I said, we're going to be covering things like mental health, the importance of finding balance, wellness, and working through the circumstances from the trauma drama that happens in everyone's life. We all have something somewhere along the journey that has actually hung us up in the balance and not able to be able to release the pain story, and we're stuck in it. We're here to help you to find solutions. I'm working and networking with other people all over the world right now to find the resources and become a hub where you can find the connection location so that you can find everything you're looking for. I'm looking to partner with businesses. I'm looking to find others who are looking to be promoted. I am literally looking to feature those who are ready to get your message out there. We all have a story, right? And that story is what fuels us and keeps us going and makes sure that others can learn from us. So, on Bridging the Gap to Connections, I'm here to help you to get you out to the world. If you're interested, you can DM me and ask for more information. You can ask to be featured, and there are a ton of ways that you can help me for helping you. I have a lot of different things that I do in my own personal world besides doing the show. This is just a free space for you to be able to get your message encapsulated in a video form so other people can learn all about you, but also where we can actually have a hotspot every Monday through Friday at 6 p.m. Central Standard Time, where it will launch out and be heard every Monday through Friday at 6 p.m., having the show, allowing those who want to be featured to come on and share your expertise in mental health, physical health, skincare, healthcare, and financial wellness. How to find the opportunity to hear about people, and we will feature those who have recently launched books. So, book talk. We'll have a little nook in a corner on during one of the days where we have those who have just released books. I'll have those who are also in the industry trying to find a way and a platform to feature what they do in art. I, as an artist and an author, want to open a space where people can come and actually share what they're doing in writing and art as well. I also want to speak to those who really are connected spiritually. I want to be able to provide a safe place where we can all share and talk about spirituality. And I'm talking about all religions. I'm not talking about one religion. I think that we need to figure out that there needs to be unity among all of them and not just one of them. I think that the real key message behind spirituality is love. Doesn't matter which religion that we are referencing, the core base principle in every world of spirituality comes back to love, and love is what connects us all. So if we can begin coming together, sharing who we are, a little bit about our spirituality, what practices that we have, and be able to have a safe place to unpack that thing, I think that it can help others to see that there really isn't much difference in between all the different spiritualities that are in the world, around the world at this time. I think we need to come together in unity, and we need to stop forsaking every other assembly. I think that in the beginning, we can talk about what happened when there was a separation and when it went all over If we look back to some of the words in regards to Babylon, there was a confusion. And what happened was it was broken up and given different dialects, different languages to create confusion. And I think that it happened because it was what that story really bases around is that they were all coming together in one unity, but it wasn't time yet. So what did Source do? Source broke it up, created different languages, and scattered us among the world so that we had to begin learning to develop, learn one another again, figure out the different dialects, and then come back together. So here we are now, all working together and finding a solution. And if we all lean in on love, love will bring a bridge to one another, no matter where we're at and what we're doing. So I hope to hear from others who are really interested in sharing the different perspectives from different spirituality from all over the world, because I believe that once we all begin working together and we find a way to bridge that gap, we'll actually find that unity begin to grow. So, bridging the gap to connections is really about finding solutions, creating resolutions, and actually connecting people from all over the world. I'm hoping to bring unity, solutions, and connectivity from all over the world. I am seriously excited about working with you and finding those who are ready to actually move forward in a space of true connectivity. We can all sit here in our own little worlds, begin building each individual dream. But if we begin sharing with one another and helping each other grow, by not being about, oh, what can I learn and what can I get for myself, but how can I help another? When we help one another, it turns around and gives us exactly what we need to help ourselves. When we choose to focus on someone else's journey, it causes others to want to focus on us. What we give out is what we receive, right? If we are literally looking at the world and realizing that there's a mirror and what we're putting out is what we're going to receive ultimately. Now, I'm going to say there are going to be things in your storyline that cause little hangups along the way until you work out those differences. Believe me, I know I've had plenty of experience in working those details out. But I have to say that we're here on earth, and what are we here for? It's a school, it's to learn the things. It's us learning lessons as we go each and every day and bringing us to a space of healing through those lessons, being able to give on to others what we have learned. And when we do that, we are then actually giving the flow from source, from above, so below, right? Or if we're leaning on from the throne onto his own, wherever you're at in your religious beliefs and your spirituality, I want you to understand that there isn't really any difference along the board. I've done so much study on all the different religions out there, and if you really break each one down to what its core principle is, it's about love. It's about finding a way to work together. And if we're going to continue to keep a division and separation in everything, how are we ever going to find unity and begin building the bridge to a new world in which we all want to create anyways? So this next week, Monday, I will be featuring, like I was saying, the mental health. We're going to be working with those from all over. I'm going to be speaking with experts, doctors, and others who are already in the field, coaches alike. I'm going to be finding those who have the expertise to actually help us to begin finding the solutions to the different things that we're going through. I want to work with those in family counsel, marriage counseling, individual, group. I want to be able to work with those who are dealing with addictions, I want to help those who are just looking for connection, finding resources to actually get you the safe place to begin unpacking the story that lives within. We're looking to help those who are veterans, first responders, each and every civilian in the world today, those who are feeling lost, alone, broken, isolated, those who have suffered domestic violence. If you have found yourself abused in spirituality, financial, mental, emotional, physical, and sexual, we want you to know that there's a safe place to begin connecting with those who can help you. And that's what I want to do, is I want to help you find the right resource that will help you to begin taking care of what is necessary, so that you can actually begin unpacking those stories and find restoration and healing that you so much deserve. I want to be able to have those on that talk about self-love, understanding the fundamental truths behind what self-love really is. Not about just going, and I'm not going to say it's not important, but I am going to say that the fundamental truths of self-love is actually begin formulating an understanding of who you are, your self-identity. And until you begin formulating that identity, you're not going to understand what self-love really means. Yes, it is nice to go get our nails done. It is nice to go get our hair done. It's nice to put on the makeup, to go have a spa day, or for men to go fishing, to go out golfing, to go spend time with the guys, whatever it is that you guys want to do as well. What I'm stating is, yes, those things are important. It is about the reflection of yourself and having a good time and having fun. But self-love really begins with understanding what you need, who you are, and what is going to help you, building boundaries, and so much more. And I'm looking to meet with others to come forward and talk about what it is that they're teaching in the world of self-love. I am also looking for those for health and wellness. The coaches, which I have a few already, but I'm looking for more, to come in with real true facts of how to begin building our bodies. What proper hygiene, what kind of nutrition, what kind of wellness that we can have, and actually talk about all of these different topics. Bringing in nutrition and also modalities that help us to balance and regulate our systems, so that we can actually be balancing ourselves and finding the solutions for a better wellness in life. I'm looking for those who actually teach financial education, so that people around the world can start learning just the basics on how to develop a more sound profile for their financial wellness. I am looking to speak with those who are publishing books, who are out there really sharing their stories or their tips or the knowledge that they have learned through the education that they have taken, that they're looking to teach others about, whether it be in regard, whatever it is in regards to. I want to know about your stories, if it is fictional or non-fictional, wherever you're at. Book talk is really important. And if you've taken the time to publish a book, I want to feature that. I want people to know that you're available. Art and the therapy behind, the reason why you do it, how you found yourself to it, and where you're at and where your next feature is going to be, so people can come and find the work in which you have gifted the world to see the inner part of who you are. So all my artists out there, I want to know where you're at, what you're doing, and what you're up to. And I want to take time to feature you once a week And I want you guys to check in so that I can get you a spotlight on the show. Books and art alike. And then, like I said, the Spirit speaks. I'm looking for those who are spiritual, who want to share their space. I want to have those who are my prayer warriors in the world to come forward, to start praying together. Let's come together in unity. Let's do something together. Let's find resources and places. Let's find those who want to study the Bible, those who want to study the scriptures overall. It doesn't matter whether or not you are Christian, Buddhist, Hindu, Muslim. I want you to understand that if you are Wiccan, pagan, Satanistic, I don't want anyone to be excluded any longer. I want people to understand that there is a core principle behind every single spirituality out there. And all of those come back to one core teaching, and it's love. And if we can begin finding a unity to bridging between all of these different perspectives, which are absolutely important, perspectives are important. But that is what's happening. We have a division and a separation when it comes to spirituality, because we get those who are in the cynical space of this is right and that is wrong. You know what? There is one true path. There is one. And all of them are connected to that one. And if you're interested in learning more about how we can begin threading the tapestry of bringing together spirituality around the world, I'd love for you to come and for all of us to begin speaking together and finding the common ground with one another. I know that some of my topics are going to be risque, and I think that it's absolutely important. I think that others out there have a right to be heard, just like you have a right to be heard. And I am really excited about using this opportunity as a way for everyone to bridge together and find connection all the way around the world. So this is Darla today. I'm signing off. I think that hearing just me and no one else today, this is more than enough. But I'm ready, if you're ready, to get together and share what everyone out there is doing. I'm excited to feature different individuals who are experts in their own right, in their own fields, and bring education to the world at large. Let's see what Monday brings for each and every one of us. It's going to be Monday through Friday, 6 p.m. Central Standard Time, 7 p.m. Eastern Standard. It will be launched through LinkedIn and Facebook. I will have it, I will do pre-recordings with everyone so that it can launch out and premiere at specific times. Like I said, 6 p.m. Monday through Friday. And I will be covering all of those different topics that I just said. We will have a special date for each one. Mondays for mental health, Tuesdays for top talks in regards to book talk, Wednesday, Wellness Wednesdays, Thursdays, we're going to do I don't have a title for that one yet, but that one's for the creators. We're looking at bringing the artists together, and then Flow of the Spirit on Friday. So I'm looking for those out there who are ready to begin sharing what you're doing and get your message to the world. This is Darla with Bridging the Gap to Connections. Looking forward to seeing who's next on the show. Don't forget, Monday, we're going to have our next release. Today is just the update and the launch of letting you know that the show is about to begin. And don't forget, you're going to get to meet, and I'm not going to give any names, but you will get to meet coming soon, my co-host. That's it. Bye for now. Until next time on Bridging the Gaps to Connections, this is Darla Williams. Bye for now.